Hello. It recently came up online today, and it's actually been a subject of a lot of discussion around women that I know. When are you too old for long hair? Are you ever too old for long hair? Is it okay to have long hair over 40? Great Lengths says, beauty experts say you can't have long hair past 40. Liz Jones explains why she's proud of her waist-length locks. Is this proof you don't need to cut your hair as you get older? We're always told long hair makes women over 40 look like mutton dressed as lamb. Like most other women my age, I want to look and feel good, but not desperate or cougarish. These are some articles that I pulled down out of the medical database library at my school. Working on my master's degree in psychology, so I do have access to this medical journal. And I did some research online. There is absolutely no medical reason that a woman should have to cut off her hair over 40. Now, I'm over 40. I love long hair. I've had long hair since I was a little girl. I've always loved it. When I was a little bit older, there's been a couple times I've actually cut my hair off like to a chin length bob, and then I had it this long for a long time and it just wouldn't seem to grow longer. Like a lot of women, my hair was stuck in this growth cycle to where we really can't grow it past this. So I did come up with some tricks to finally get my hair to grow. This is all my own hair. I don't have on any hair extensions, and I'm definitely over 40, so I really don't see there's any reason not to go ahead and have hair over 40. So recently in the news, this is for, let's see, it's tiny little writing I printed out. The Daily Mirror from the UK, from London, quotes, "The Queens hairdresser Ian Carmichael recently upheld the belief that it's okay to go ahead and have long hair over 40. He said women in their 40s and 50s, quoting here, mistakenly rush to cut off their long tresses once they reach a certain age, thinking it will make them look younger. But long hair looks great on us older women, and it certainly doesn't make us look like mutton dressed as lamb." Well, it says it's a he, and then it says us older women, so I don't get that. Anyway, this is from this article I pulled down, and then I found numerous articles. This article, this article, this article. All of them say you don't need to cut your hair. So who are these they that say that you have to have short hair over 40, and why do we have to have short hair over 40? Well, some of the articles mentioned from authorities of professional beauty experts, which I'm not going to name who their names are, said your face looks draggy. You start getting sagging skin and your face and complexion looks pale, and somehow cutting your hair off short is going to help that. Now, that doesn't make any sense. Think about it. If you already have a pale, draggy, saggy face and you have long hair that's beautiful, removing that hair and exposing the long, saggy, draggy face that's pale, wouldn't that make it look worse, not better? I'm just saying. So let's see what a man thinks. We're going to go ahead and look here at the Rules Revisited. This guy right here, he has a book called Beyond the Breakup, but he writes a popular blog that some of us ladies in our online groups like to look at. And he says, yes, women over 40 look very sexy. He claims in this article when he goes into Europe, there are so many women with long hair in Europe, and he found that they're extremely beautiful and they're very attractive. He's saying because they have long hair, number one. Number two, they continue wearing form-fitting dresses, often short ones. Number three, they continue wearing high heels. So basically, they keep being feminine and keep being a woman. Now, I used to have a mother-in-law. Oh no, my iPad just died. My mother-in-law was in her 70s, my ex-mother-in-law, and she had this extremely long hair, like down past her waist. And she said, I'm not cutting my hair. You know, she's a female, well, she's also European. She was Dutch and grew up in Estonia. And she said, I'm keeping my hair long. I'm a woman, it's feminine, and so I'm gonna go ahead and keep my hair long. And she also believed in enjoying life to the fullest. She'd wear like these huge chandelier diamond crystal earrings that you might wear to like a 5-star event or a red carpet event, and she would just wear them around the house with like a t-shirt, you know, and leggings and her Ugg boots while she was cleaning. And she would always drink out of these wine glasses. She'd get these beautiful wine glasses, and when she would serve dinner, she would always serve it in the finest china. And you know those beautiful bowls that people put in like a fancy china cabinet all the time for display? She would use those for the salad, the Dorito chips, the dips. You know, she'd put these all over. And what was really funny is there were several young boys, like 5 or 6 of these little boys, like ages 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, and she'd go to the thrift store and buy these like $1 each little mismatched wine glasses. And she would serve the little boys when they'd visit, like a Thanksgiving table. Each boy got his like apple juice in these fancy wine glasses. And they'd all be like trying to take a drink without spilling the wine. So I thought that was hilarious. But they tried so hard, and they'd walk around and they rarely spilled. And her whole point of it was every day is a special day. You know, your fine china, your fancy earrings, having long hair, like your life is to be enjoyed. She didn't believe in, oh, I'm over 40, cut the hair off. Because why do women over 40 have to suddenly lose any kind of femininity? This Rules Revisited, he was saying for some reason American women are the ones who feel like this pressure to cut off their hair and almost become androgynous. You know, not wear sexy feminine clothes anymore. Is this nail polish color inappropriate? Is this makeup inappropriate? You know, can I still wear red lipstick? Well, why not? You only live once. Who cares if your face is long and saggy and pale? It's only going to look better with also having long hair. Long hair is feminine. It's beautiful. And men really like it. And I wanted to put one more article, and this darn iPad just died, so I'm going to stop it and get it. Okay, here it is. So according to the rules, all the rules that I finally downloaded here on my iPad and got rid of the old dog-eared books, it says men prefer long hair, something to play with and caress. It doesn't matter what your hairdresser and friends think. You're certainly not trying to attract them. Let's face it. Hairdressers are notorious for pushing exciting short haircuts on their clients. Trimming long hair is not fun for them. It doesn't matter that short hair is easier to wash and dry or that your hair is very thin. The point is, we're girls. We don't want to look like boys. So, anyway, there's a lot of ways you can grow your hair out long. I was going to mention the way I finally got my hair to grow out long was, I told you for years it was stuck hair, and even my hairdresser said that it was just the hair growth cycle that it had, that it couldn't grow any longer. So what I started doing by accident is I received a gift of these amazing vitamins from a relative just because for a while I had been under some stress and been under the weather and kept getting colds and flus. So they got me these, I believe they're called Andrew Lessman's Ultimate Complete Women's Formula. I'll look it up and I'll post it below. I'm getting ready to order another bottle right now. Well, I started taking about 4 of these big packets. These vitamins are amazing. They're really the best vitamins on the market. They make them in a special lab. They have, if a normal vitamin may have the USRDA of like 1,000 milligrams, it'll have like 10,000 milligrams, and it puts all the vitamins together that it takes to have your body absorb it. Now, doctors always say, oh, well, taking vitamins does not make your hair grow long. Well, that's true. Taking a vitamin doesn't, but your hair is full of cells. that come out of your head. The cells need all the nutrients to go ahead and make a new hair cell, and the more hair cells you have, the more your hair grows. So you want to make sure that you have all of the vitamins and minerals available at the second your hair wants to make all its little cells. It's going to help your skin, it's going to help your whole body. And for some reason, doctors don't believe in vitamins and minerals. If you've ever looked on the back of Miracle Grow for plants, where they show the plant that didn't take the vitamins and the plant that did take the vitamins, they'll have this like little skimpy plant, and then the plant that took the Miracle Grow is like this huge, gigantic, beautiful plant. One time I was in Home Depot and I flipped over the back and I'm like, hey, these are just vitamins and minerals. Yeah, that's all it is, vitamins and minerals. So I believe taking the vitamins is like Miracle Grow for people. You want your hair to grow. My hair grew like crazy. I'd had the same hairdresser actually since about 1997. He's amazing in LA. And he goes, oh my God, your hair's so long. I can't believe it. And I have a ton of hair as well. And he was looking at the little like hairs per square inch, because I tend to have way more hair than a normal person per square inch. He said, I can't believe it. You have all these brand new little baby hairs coming out of your scalp like you've never had that before. And I was like, really? Here's what happened. Within about, I'd say 5 months, my hair went from here all the way down past my waist. I've actually, I don't know if you can see how long my hair is. My hair had even grown all the way down. The other thing I did is I quit putting layers in my hair. I had my hair cut all one length in the back and the sides, and I only had the hairdresser put the layers in the front. And the reason is I don't want to do the back of my hair anymore, okay? That's a lot of work. Layers tend to, I have very curly hair and they frizz out everywhere, and so it's just too much work to try to get all these frizzy layers laying down flat. So I don't care if my hair is fluffy from the back of my head anyway. It is naturally voluminous because I have a lot of hair. So I just had them cut it off and then just put a few layers around the front, and that's it. The other thing is, if you don't have hair, you can also use clip-in extensions. These are my old extensions, and my hair is a little different color. I don't know if you can see, but my own hair is like as long as those anymore, so I don't even need them anymore. I just took this like bottle of vitamin, and I think it's about $30 for 30 pills or something like that, but you need to take them for a few months to really see a difference. And my hair has been thick and full and long. And the other thing I was going to mention is these items right here. I just wash my hair at night, because to cut down on any kind of styling time, shampoo at night, and then I put coconut oil, about 3 drops in my hand, and then I mix it with about 3 drops of this now, oops, cameras are here, Argon Oil. And I bought the health food store one because it's not full of like chemicals and a bunch of crap. Sorry about that. I'm not professional here. And here's the coconut oil that I bought. I just got this at Whole Foods, and I bought this little brown bottle at Whole Foods Market for like $2.50. And this is Dr. Bronner's organic virgin coconut oil. So 3 drops and 3 drops. And I just go ahead and distribute that throughout the hair and comb it out. And then I use Biosilk, and I use a good dime or quarter size of this, Silk Therapy. And that's it. I don't use any other products anymore. That's it. And take those vitamins, and I color my own hair with Perfect 10, color number 10 from Nice and Easy. I recently used another brand, L'Oreal, and oh my gosh, it dyed my hair so dark. So it's a lot darker than what it normally is, but normally I use the Perfect 10, Nice and Easy, color 10. So I guess that is about it. I just say, go ahead and have the long hair that you want. You only live once. Like, you shouldn't have to stop living and being a woman just because you're over 40. Who cares if you're trying to, it's not that you're trying to look younger, you're just trying to be yourself. What you're doing is you're not stopping being a woman. You're not stopping being feminine. And you're just being yourself. You're just being the same person that you were before. So they keep saying like you're trying to look younger, and you know, like you're this terrible person if you want to keep your hair long, and that from behind, you know, you're gonna look 16, and then from the front 61. Who cares? Who cares how you look to other people? I mean, just stay feminine, keep your long hair. Plenty of celebrities do, like Jane Seymour, Cheryl Tiegs, Cindy Crawford, Elle Macpherson, Iman. Who else? I'm drawing a blank. There's so many stars that have like long hair that are older, and they're just gorgeous. The clothing designer, what's her name? Rachel Zoe. Love her. She has long hair. Diane Carroll. She's kind of from the 80s, more actress. She has like this long curly hair. Stevie Nicks. I mean, Demi Moore. There's so many people that are beautiful women. And I believe that we have the right to keep being a feminine woman no matter how old that we get. 70, 80, you know, just have the hair that you want. When I was young, I used to work at a hair salon actually for like 4 years when I was getting my bachelor's degree back in college. And I asked him before, like, why do older women always have to have short hair? And basically what they said was when women get really old, like over 80, they have trouble lifting up their arms, like holding the hair dryer, and you know, they just can't really wash it anymore, and the hair dryer is too heavy, so they have trouble with their arms over their head. So that's a good reason to cut your hair off. Or if for just some reason you like how it looks shorter better, that's your preference, but you just shouldn't feel condemned as a woman trying to be something you're not over a certain age. So anyway, that's what I think. That's my 2 little cents. And the men like it, and the rule says to do it. And so who are these people that say not to do it? Other women who are competitors, maybe. They don't want you to look good. They're jealous. They're haters. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know why. I think you're always just going to look better as long as your hair looks good and you take care of it. Hey, have the long hair.